Hey, Fred Roumbanis, Mercury Pro, and I'm going to share with you how I find fish on a new body of water. First thing we do is we fire up the Mercury. We've got our electronics turned on. I'm going to look at the map. I'm going to take in consideration the time of year. It's early spring, probably the first real warming trend. I look at the temperature gauge. It's already at 59.28, 59.29. It's getting warm. Fish spawn around 60 degrees, so you know the fish are shallow, you know the fish are wanting a bed. I'm gonna look on these maps and see if I can find a creek channel that leads into a spawning flat or a spawning pocket, somewhere I think they're gonna spawn, and we're gonna go from there. So here we are, we just launched the boat, and I'm just kind of scrolling along this lake just to get an idea of what it looks like. It's kind of just a big river system. It's got some nice little pockets. Any of these little pockets coming in are going to be areas where the fish are going to want to go to spawn. Now there will be, these littler pockets will probably want to have fish spawning on it. They like to go from the creek channels and up into the flats. So we're going to run into this first pocket right here. It's got two little tributaries that come in the back, pushing some fresh water in. We had some rains, and it's all going to lead to where the fish are going to want to spawn. So we're going to try in here. I'm going to start closer to these little secondary points and work my way in. Usually the fish that you find first coming in, they're the easiest ones to catch. So hopefully we'll get on some fish real quick. All right, we're gonna try something a little different here. This is a narrow spot in the lake. It's a bridge, and a lot of times fish will funnel up in this early spring like this, and it's just a great pre-spawn location. So we're gonna make a few casts on the bridge. I mean, you don't want to just go under a bridge without making a few casts. I've had many tournaments where a bridge has come into play and really ultimately saved my day. So I'm really letting you guys in on a little secret here. Most lakes we fish in the country have bridges. Most of those bridges have fish. Very few of those fish have actually seen a swim bait like this. So keep that in mind on your home bodies of water. For me, this is what I like to do. This is the technique I got a lot of confidence in. This is probably something I'm gonna stick with for quite some time. But if this didn't work out, I would kind of move on up this river a little bit and pay attention to that water temperature. Somewhere you're gonna get closer to that 60-degree water because of this warming trend. Fish shallower, you may even start looking for fish on bed spawning. Those are things to look for. And then the other option is just start fishing channel swings, leading back, back into the creeks, because there's gonna be a wave and a movement of fish spawning. And if you can intercept them, you're gonna catch them. You can see the bait now. You can really see the bait. Got him. Oh man. Oh, that's a big spot. That is a big spotted bass. Look at that. And that right there is how I go to a new body of water. Never even heard of this lake. We're in North Alabama somewhere. Started off in a little pocket. Started off throwing a swim bait, thinking, hey, I'll find some sunning on shallow points. We ran up the lake a little bit, found this bridge. Can't go under a bridge without stopping and making a few casts, and immediately started catching fish. So I hope that helps you guys go to a new body of water. And if you haven't thrown a swim bait, I hope you got confidence today, because that is beautiful.